This video is on lesson 6.3 from our textbook called Finding the Area of a Triangle. In lesson 6.2, we learned how to look at a triangle and be able to identify its base and its height. In this triangle, if I tell you this is the base, we learned that the line perpendicular to the base, which means the line that comes into the base like this and would make a 90-degree angle with the base, is the height. So we learned how to find the base and find the height. If one of them is identified to us, we can find the other. So if the question gives you the height, you can find out where the base is. You just have to find out which line goes directly perpendicular to that line. We're on page 276 of our textbook, if you are following along. So we already know how to find the base and the height. Now we have to find the area of a triangle. And in order to be able to find the area of a triangle, you have to be able to tell where the height is and where the base is. Because the formula of the area of a triangle involves its base and its height. Now imagine we had another triangle here, exactly the same measurements, exactly the same kind of triangle as the one I drew in black, but we just changed its orientation to look like this. In a way that when I put these two pieces together, I would make a rectangle. Two triangles of the same size put together are always going to make a rectangle. So imagine now if I flip it and I put it next to it and I make a rectangle. This is going to be my height here, this is going to be my base. Now these two triangles are making a rectangle. For this reason, the area of a triangle is half times the base times the height, because we know that length times width of a rectangle would give us our area. Same thing with a triangle. We need our height, we need our base, but we also need to multiply that by half because a triangle is half of a rectangle. Remember, in algebra, we often don't write the times symbol or the little x because we might confuse it with an actual x. So, just to make it clear for you guys, here the operation is multiplication. So the area of a triangle is half times the base times the height. What if I have this rectangle in front of me? This rectangle is going to be called ABCD. These are the 4 points of my rectangle. I have rectangle ABCD here. I'm going to cut it in half like this and make a triangle. Now I have triangle ABC. Triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, the line AB is perpendicular to BC. These two lines are perpendicular. BC is my base of the triangle and AB is my height. The length of the base BC, let's say it's 4 centimeters, and the height of this triangle is 8 centimeters. Now if this was a rectangle, I would be doing length times width, so I would be doing 4 times 8, and I would get the area of this rectangle. I want to find out the area of triangle ABC. How do I find out the area of triangle ABC? Area of triangle ABC is half times the area of rectangle ABCD. So half times 4 times 8. In other words, it's half times the line BC times the line AB. If you did the calculations, the area of rectangle ABCD is 32 centimeters squared. Don't forget your units, and area is always squared. And the area of triangle ABC is 16 centimeters squared. So it's exactly half of that area of the rectangle. Let's practice using the formula. Area of a triangle equals half times base times height. If this is my triangle, my base is 38 centimeters. Let's say my height is 15 centimeters. I would do half times 38 times 15, and I would get 285, if you guys do this calculation, centimeters squared. please go ahead to page 280 in our textbook and do guided learning. Numbers 1 through 6, so the whole thing on that page. Be very careful here. It says to only find the area of each shaded triangle. So the triangles that are colored. You're not finding the area of the white spaces.